Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njero. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and do you understand the protocol here? Any other time we have a man on board, the man is looking for a woman. In the same way, when we have a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. Today we are having a man. He is single and searching, and you could be asking yourself why he is single at the age of 45. Now, at the end of the show, you will be able to understand why he is single, the kind of woman he is looking for, and I will also be pinning his his phone number on the first comment of this video. Our guest on today's show is Bwana John. John is from Athi River, and he is a businessman. He says he's financially stable, he's doing well, and what he's lacking is a wife. He needs a woman who is between the ages of 30 and 40, and that woman with or without a child, that one will not be a problem. And women who have one child, or if you have one child, you stand higher chances as compared to those who do not have children, and that is what he wants. He also doesn't have a problem if that woman is open to getting more children because he's just 45. He says that woman should be between the ages of 30 and 40, and that woman should have the ability to have children because those children are welcome in his arrangement. Anasema that woman bora akuwe na haja na ndoa. That means the woman should be ready and willing to be somebody's wife, to be somebody who can be a home keeper. Mr. John is a Christian, and he believes that it is also important to get somebody who they share faith. If that person is a woman they can share the same faith, he would be glad, because at the end of the day you're looking for people that you can be able to relate with. You're looking for people that you can be able to share faith with, people you can pray and fast together, people that you can celebrate wins together, people that you can be able to hold the same spirituality. That is what he is looking for. He says that he's financially stable, and even if that woman does not have something to do, even if that woman does not have a job, that is, he is able to show her what to do, because life is about lifting one another. If you have been lifted, then you do not have a problem lifting other people. And he believes in the traditional African arrangement of marriage where man is the head and not just a ceremonial head. He says that he can be open to helping that woman, and that woman does not have to bring financial aid in the family. That woman does not have to bring financial help in the family because he is capable, he is ready, and he is willing. So if you are there and you're single, you're searching, you feel like you'd be interested, Mr. John will be waiting for you on the other side of the line. Mr. John works and lives in Nairobi, but his home is in Athi River. So he has a home, he has his own home, and therefore, if somebody is struggling, maybe if somebody is struggling to maybe find a home, Mr. John will be a solution, because he says he does not want his family to suffer in the cold. He wants to give his family peace of mind. He is divorced from his wife. They moved on a long time ago, and for the last 6 or 7 years he has been single, and he moved on. The wife, or now ex-wife, also moved on, and there is no point that they will ever get together. They don't co-parent, they don't share custody, and the woman moved on. You see, sometimes women get married, as you know, and sometimes men get demonized for things they didn't do. If you are blessed with girls, for instance, and by the time you are parting ways with the father, those girls are small. It is believed that women, in most cases, take responsibility and they move on with the children. That is why even most single mothers, single women, have their own children. I think in the African setup, although custody is not a thing to be shared a lot in Africa, however, women move on with children. That is why he will not be having a problem if that woman gets a child, or if that woman comes with a child, because if a woman gets married and she was with children, and those children were young, she will be going with them. Okay, and if she goes with those children, the man has no business also, because he does not want to destroy the marriage that the woman has found refuge in, unless now that other man who is going to be the stepfather of those children allows or accepts that the woman can be helped, which I highly doubt, because suppose you are a man, you have married a single lady, this single lady comes with children, and the father now, the biological father of those children or the ex-husband of your wife, still wants to see them and to pay school fees and upbringing and all that, you will feel very insecure in that marriage. In that arrangement, not most men can agree to that kind of arrangement, because who knows, these people can come back together. Who knows, they can leave you there. I don't speak about matters of people who have shared a bed in the past. If people have been husband and wife in the past, given a chance, there is nothing they cannot do. Don't tell me that, people are mature. No, life is very complicated sometimes, especially marriage life. And you see, when you get married, you are likely to see shortcomings of the other partner, and then you are starting to compare and contrast. My ex was this, my ex was that. My ex was this, my ex was the other. And he was even better than this person in one way or another. And you see, that kind of comparison is a big killer of joy. Nobody wants the joy of marriage to be killed just because there is comparison and an unnecessary entanglement. That is why Mr. John says he will not be having a problem if that woman comes with children, because they don't share custody of his former family and children. The woman moved on, got somebody else, and therefore he doesn't want to interfere with that marriage. That is a different home. He doesn't want to interfere with it. And so you don't also have business to interfere with a marriage that has already been established. We are wishing that Mr. John gets a good wife. If you're there, you are single and searching, and you believe that you can get a good man, a man who is financially stable, and even if you do not have a job, he says that he believes that the man is the alpha and the omega in terms of provision. Unless otherwise stated, he believes that he can take care of his family, he can take care of his family without a lot of help. So if that woman can just submit in a Christian way, ready for marriage, willing to submit and settle down, they can live happily ever after in now their Adriva home. He is a businessman. He is a very, very, very generous man, he says, and therefore he will not be having a problem if that woman can be a good wife. Because if you're looking for a good husband, he says he is. If you're there, you're looking for a Kikuyu man, and it doesn't matter which tribe you're coming from, but people from Murima, he says, stand higher chances. He says that charity begins at home, and therefore, if there's a woman there from the Mount Kenya region who feels that Mr. John could be a good match, well and good. I'm wishing him the very best of luck. I'm wishing every single person who is on this podcast the best of luck. And until then, this is Jenga Jail. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.